Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys all for watching. The guys that have made it here, please remember to like, share and subscribe. And if you really enjoy the content or it helps you in some way or the other, please like the video. It helps with the YouTube algorithm and it makes the video to be more recognized. So we just came off a good successful week, trading week. And I'm sure most of you saw when I posted the video on Monday how simple the strategy is, and I'm hoping that this week follows the same pattern, and I'm hoping that for many of you as well, you're coming off great trading weeks from watching these videos. Okay, so let's start off with the first pair that we're going to analyze, the Great British Pound and the Japanese Yen. Okay, so as you know, we have to go to the daily. I go to the daily first to check out what's going on with the general structure of the particular pair. So we can see that this market has been kind of trading in the downward trend, right? Gradually going down since 2018 actually, right? So it's been gradually going down, and this year sometime in March started making higher highs and higher lows, right, which many believe was starting to be a reversal, that the market would actually, the Great British Pound against the Japanese Yen, would start moving bullish. However, we see a break of structure in around about this zone, okay, which suggests that the market could still be wanting to move in a downward, continue in a downward direction. Alright, so when we go to the lower time frame, we particularly looking for our sell setups, right? Because remember, we trade with the trend. So if the market is moving downward, the most high probability trade to take are with the trend, which is our sell, trades, right? So what are we looking for? So the market could potentially move up to the significant or this key level, key resistance level there, right? And then the market could make its way back down. Alright. Alternatively, the market could break through the support, making a new resistance, could come back up, retest the now new resistance, then make its way back down. Okay, an invalidation of this would be if the market breaks through that resistance, forming a new support, then the market essentially moves in the buy or upward direction. Okay, yeah, so that's what we're looking for the Great British Pound and the Japanese Yen. So the next pair that we're looking at is the USD Swiss franc. So we can see that the market is forming a nice downward channel here, right, from the daily. I think that's pretty obvious to see. So what we're looking at here is a sell bias, right, since the market is making low lows and lower highs. Alright, so what we're essentially looking for is for the market to move back up a bit or retest that resistance and then make its way back down, or the market could move up, hit that resistance and start making its way back down. Okay, an invalidation of this could be the market moves up all the way, breaking this downward channel resistance as well as the horizontal resistance up there. Okay, coming back down to retest and then making its way back up. Okay, so your entries are always at the retest. Okay, not at the breaks, but at the retest. So let me highlight them here. So your entries for the sell positions should be somewhere here, should retest there, or should be somewhere here. The market retest there. Okay, let me just elongate this. So it should be somewhere, so there for the sell signal, or somewhere there for the buy signal. So it's at the retest. So normally at these retests, the markets do something like this. So they'll move upward, they might break through just to fake out, they'll come back down, right? Then the market will start moving down, or the market will start forming pin bars. So as we saw in this case, the market moved up, came to this resistance key level, formed the first pin, formed the second pin, gave us a small momentum candle. Could have put your entry there to give you a 1 to about 1.5 risk to reward ratio. Okay, so the market's continuing to make its way back down now. So what we're expecting is probably a pin, a wick, or the market could move up, give us railway tracks, or move up or give us a strong momentum candle downwards, just to signal that we're still moving in the downward direction. Okay, so, and this happens all the time, because even at this point here, so the market moved down, came back up, hit that resistance, moved down, came back up again, gave us a wick, couldn't break that resistance, gave us a nice momentum candle here. Could have put your entry there, put your stop just above that wick probably. Then the market continued to make its way down. That trade you could have risked a 1:2 or something like that. So that's what we looking for the USDCHF. All right. Next up is the USDCAD. Pretty similar. So the USDCAD, you can easily see that this is the downward market. It's been going down for quite some time. So we seemed to have made a pullback, I think last week. When was the 9th? Yeah, so sometime last week we're making a pullback. So I'm not sure how long this pullback is going to last, but looking at the structure, it seems like it's possibly come to an end. So the market could do one of two things. Alright, let's go to the hour. So it could move back up here, right, and start making its way back down. Okay. Alternatively, the market could break through, come back up to retest that key level, and start making its way back down, right? Or it could just take the long way and continue with this pullback to the bullish side, come to this key level, and start making its way down the long way. Okay. Or an invalidation could be if the market shoots up, breaks through that downward channel resistance as well as that horizontal resistance, comes back down, and then makes its way back up. Okay, so for the USDCAD, that's how I'm planning to trade the market this week. Okay, so next up is the USD Japanese yen. This is also forming a beautiful downward channel. Go to our daily chart, you can see that. Okay, so the market is moving down, we're just looking for sell trades, simple as that. So the market could either move up, it could retest that resistance, and then start making its way back down. or the market could move all the way to that key level there, start making its way back down. Alternatively, it could move down, break and retest that support, break that support, come back to retest it, then complete the move, right? So an invalidation of this for me would be if the market comes all the way up, breaks that downward channel resistance as well as that horizontal resistance, comes back down to retest it, and then move back up. Alright, so that's it for that pair. So the next pair that we're looking for is Swiss franc and the Japanese yen. You guys saw on Monday that this trade went pretty well, because I was eyeing this resistance zone here. Let's move down this resistance zone. The market came up, couldn't break that. You can see this massive wick. Tried to break it twice, but couldn't, fail to break. Then I came in with that momentum candle, putting a stop somewhere there. Now the market has moved about 77 pips in my favor. Okay, I'm now at a risk-free trade with that, obviously. And yeah, I'm looking to see how it will go this week. So how I'm anticipating that the market will move this week, either for the market to move back up, hit that resistance, make its way back down, or the market to just move back down, breaking that support, making it to the new resistance, which it will retest, then start moving back downward. Or the market could just move all the way back up, hit that resistance, and make its way back down. Okay. An invalidation of this would be if the market could move all the way up, breaking through that horizontal resistance up there as well as that downward channel resistance, coming back down to retest, then start making its way back up. Alright, so that's what we're looking for the Swiss franc and the Japanese yen. So next up is the Euro Great British Pound. So if you go to the daily for this one, you can see that it's been forming higher highs and higher lows, right? Meaning that we were in an uptrend. However, I see a break of structure that happened last week. Alright, and the market hit the support zone, came back up, and looks like it's retesting this resistance zone. So since the market has broken structure and is giving us a sign that it might be moving to the downside, the best bet would be to be looking for sell signals here. So the market could move up, go back to retest that resistance, and move nicely all the way back down with us. Or the market could literally probably give us a gap to the downside, we don't know, or just move aggressively to the downside, break that support, making it a new resistance, retest it, and make its way back down. Or an alternative to this, or an invalidation of the sell, would be if the market moves back up, forming a higher high, then it comes down, forming a higher low, retesting this key level, giving us wicks or whatever momentum candles that will signal to us that this is now a higher low that's ready to move to the upside. Then the market will start moving, making its way back up again. Okay, so that's what you're looking for the Euro, Great British Pound. So the next pair is the EURCAD. So you can see with this one as well that we've been holding lower lows and lower highs. So what we're essentially looking for, since we're in a downtrend for the moment, are sell signals. So we want these sell signals at key support and resistance levels. So the market could either move back up, smacking that resistance, retesting it, and making its way back down. Or we'll probably move back down a bit, come back to retest, then start making its way back down. Okay. And then validation of this would be if the market moves upward, breaking that horizontal downward channel, as well as that downward channel resistance, or that horizontal resistance up there, coming back to retest it as a new support and making its way back up. So that's what we're seeing for the EURCAD. So for the EURJPY, let's go to the daily. You can see from the daily that the EURJPY seems to be moving in a downtrend, lower lows and lower highs. Okay, so our buys for this pair are sell positions. So what we're looking for is the market to either move back up here a bit, give us a retest at this key level, and then start making its way back down. Or the market could move back up, giving us a retest at that key level and make its way back down, or it could literally go the whole way, hitting that resistance level and make its way back down. So, and then validation of the sell would be if the market moves all the way back up, breaking that downward channel resistance as well as the horizontal resistance, coming back down to retest the now new support, then continuing its path back to the upside. So the next pair that we're looking for is the Australian dollar, Japanese yen. So with this we can also see that the market is now starting to form a downtrend, it seems, right? The market has been moving down for quite a while. It hit that zone where it kind of lost steam, with the bears kind of lost steam, the bulls gained control. But now, when it hit this region, this zone, it started to hit the brakes a bit. Now it seems like we're forming lower lows and higher lows, signaling downtrend. Okay. So what we're looking for are sell signals. Okay. So the market could move back up a bit, hit that resistance and make its way back down, or the market could break through, come back up, hit that resistance and make its way back down, or it could just go the whole way, smack that resistance and make its way back down. Or alternatively, as an invalidation to the sell trend, the market could just continue with these higher highs that seem like they were a pullback, but I don't know. Could continue with these higher lows, I mean, and could literally move up, break that horizontal downward channel resistance, as well as that horizontal resistance there, making it a new support, then make its way back up. Okay, so second last pair that we're looking for, the Australian dollar, Swiss franc. This also seems like could be a good sell, because you can see that the market is now kind of gradually moving in a downtrend. Okay, so what we're looking for is for the market to move back there, hit that resistance, and make its way back down. Alright, for the market to break through that old support, making it a new resistance, make its way back down, or the market could move all the way back up here, hit that resistance, and continue downwards. Okay, invalidation of this would be if the market moves all the way back up, breaks that downward channel resistance as well as that horizontal resistance, making it a new support, and make its way back up. Okay, and our final pair that we'll be looking for is the Australian dollar, the Canadian dollar. So when we go to the daily, it's quite evident that we're in a downtrend right now, forming lower lows and higher lows. So our bias is the sell trade. So we either want the market to move back up, come to this key level, retest that zone, make its way back down, or the market could move back down, break that old support, come back as a new resistance, and make its way back down. So an invalidation of this would be the market moves up, breaks that downward channel resistance as well as the horizontal resistance, comes back down to retest a new support, and continues its way back up. So yeah, that's what I'm looking for this week. Yeah, so I'm hoping this video was helpful. Remember to comment in the comment section if you have any questions, or email me. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Remember guys to like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.